Yeah, this gate's locked, and as far as I can tell, there's no other way around it unless you drove around something
I
somewhere.
don't. No, I didn't go through any lock. I, I mean, I thought I was really close to the interstate, actually.
No, you were a very long ways away from any kind of an interstate. I don't know. This is weird. What's up, guys? We are heading out to Sargent Beach right now. We're gonna go do an off-road recovery for I think it's a 2017 GMC Sierra. There's a truck stuck out, as far as I'm aware, going off of the GPS location and the pictures and stuff they've sent. It's actually, as far as I'm aware anyways, unless something's changed recently, on a section of Sargent Beach, the opposite direction that we've been going the last, few years that I've been going out there now, because a few hurricanes ago, the road that went down towards the boat ramp and stuff got wiped out in the storm surge and everything, and the road's been impassable. And recently they got grants and stuff to start fixing the road, and I guess, I don't, unless they've opened it up to traffic again, that area's been closed. So I don't know if they drove around a road closed sign or what's going on, but they're stuck down that way, and it's been a long time since I've been in that area because the road's been closed. So this one might get a little bit interesting because I don't know what the road looks like down there. They got a relatively stock truck down there, and then got stuck in a ditch. So I'll make it down there fine because I'm in the Jeep. But yeah, not sure how they got that truck down there unless they've done a lot of work to that road because it used to be impassable. So either way, we're headed that way, and we're gonna see what we got here in just a little bit. Alright, so we have made it to Sargent Beach. This is the corkscrew bridge that they put in. It's kind of a weird bridge. If you haven't watched any of my videos, you can go back and you can kind of see it, or you might be able to see it on my Onyx map if my camera will pick it up here. It makes like a corkscrew, and then goes over the intercoastal canal, and then makes another corkscrew back down, and that's what drops you down onto the beach. Because you can see on the GPS here, how we're on the stretch right now going over the intercoastal canal. There's obviously, it just goes straight to the beach, and there's not enough room for you to have a bridge that goes straight over and then, the road turns or whatever. So the bridge corkscrews. Normally, we would be going that way down the beach, which would be east, and the beach goes all the way down, I forget how far, it's like 15-20 miles, something like that, all the way to the mouth of the Brazos River, which we've done quite a few recoveries and stuff. We've actually done some on the Sargent side as well, but also the Freeport side of the beach, we do a bunch of recoveries there. But this recovery is different in the fact that it's on the it's going west. So right now, and that is blinding. See, look, road closed. And there's gates Here's the customer. Oh, that's no. Not Oxtown Recovery.
Hello, sir.
No.
Hello, sir. It's me again, Aljon from SQ.
Yes.
Sir, I have the customer on the other line. Maybe you have a question to her regarding where the vehicle is. Do you want to speak with the customer?
I can. I mean, she has my direct number. I've been contacting her.
Yeah. Let me. Hello,
Hello?
Eva. Yeah, I have sir here on the other line.
How's it going?
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, other than me being a complete idiot, it's going fine.
Okay. I just pulled up to the gate here, but it's closed at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, there's because where the pin that I got has you down towards like the old boat ramp. Is that where you're at?
Well, I don't think so. I think I don't know.
If you look back towards the east, you might be able to see my light bar sitting here. If you see a bright.
You want me to put my flash on?
Maybe it might. I don't know. I probably wouldn't be able to see you from where I'm at. If the location's correct, you'd probably be able to see me a whole lot easier than I could see you. So when you come off the bridge there in Sargent, did you go left or did you go right?
I guess left.
Left. Okay. Yeah, because the location they sent me said you went to the right. If you could, that number I was texting you from earlier, could you send me your location to that number in that text message?
Well, I don't really know my location.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you send in that text message that I was texting you earlier, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In that, send me your location there, so that way it sends me your current location. That way I can see it on the map. That way I make sure that they sent me the right location. You understand what I'm saying? Yep.
I don't know my location exactly.
That's why I'm asking.
Let me guide you.
That's.
Can you try to open your Google Map?
Okay, 1 second.
If you have an iPhone, you go into that text message.
That's much better.
If you go into the text message, hit the little plus sign down there, and if you go down to in the text message, yeah, hit the little plus sign there in the text message, and then that'll open up a little menu. Click on location. When you click on location, it should open up a little map. If you look in the top left corner of that little map, it'll have a pin. Press that pin and then hit share, and then it'll send me your current location. That way, and then it'll text it straight to me. That way, I can see where you're really at.
Well, I can move it around.
No, don't move it around. I hit it open. Just.
I already did that. So.
Okay. Well, then you might need to close it. You might need to close it out or something, and then go back. Hit the little plus sign, and just hit location. And then if you look in that little map that opens up in the top left corner, there's a little pin. Like it's a little white button that has a pin on it. Just click that pin, and it'll send. And hit send. It'll send me your current location.
I don't know that's. Well, I did it, but I don't know if that's where I'm at. I mean,
if you click the little pin, it'll drop a pin on you where you're at. Or here, I can even. I was trying to request your location, but it says your phone's not up to date, and it won't let me do that. So, but
yeah, I'm still here. I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, but I don't think it's going to work. I don't think my phone is going to do it.
Hope it. Okay, well then if you can open up Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever and try to either send me your location from there or just take a screenshot of it and text it to me. That number, that text message thread that we were texting in earlier. If you can send it to that, then I could at least look at the screenshot and try to see where you're at that way.
Okay. But I don't know that my phone is. I don't think that's the right location of where I'm at.
I mean, if it shows, just take a screenshot of where it shows you're on the map.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay.
I sent it to you. Did you not get that?
I haven't yet, but it should. If you send it, it might take a second for it to come through, depending on how good our cell signal is. If it doesn't go through there, I have a different phone number you can text. I can try to text my personal phone. Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet on my work phone. Do you want to try to text that screenshot to my personal phone?
Let me see if I can find it. You're gonna give me your number, right?
Yes.
Or are you just
Yeah.
gonna text?
No, I'm at either one. I can text you from. I can do that. I'll text you from my that way.
I'm seeing a pin in my truck right now. Anything to write with, that is.
No, I'll text you from my personal phone. That way you don't have to write nothing down. Okay, I just texted you from my personal phone.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if you can send the screenshot there, or if you can make the location, sending your location work on that one. Either one would work. That looks like it's the location that they sent me. When you came in, was it daylight?
Maybe barely.
So I'm guessing this gate was open then, because now the road's closed right now currently.
Well,
Yeah, I just rechecked that. The location they sent me was right. But yeah, the road's definitely closed, and there's no way around the gate. Let me go double check and make sure this gate's not like dummy locked or something, because there's a lock hanging from it. Yeah, this gate's locked, and as far as I can tell, there's no other way around it unless you drove around something somewhere.
no, I didn't go through any locks. I thought I was really close to the interstate, actually.
No, you were a very long ways away from any kind of an interstate.
You're close.
Yeah, but the pin we have is so far from interstate.
I can try to drive around, but the only way of getting you past that is your truck probably won't make it. You're probably gonna have to wait for daylight to get past this gate. I'm in an off-road vehicle. I can probably make it there, but I don't see your truck making it through there. Because I'm gonna, literally on this gate it says no trespassing, restricted area, violators will be prosecuted, because you would have had to have driven past a bunch of road closed signs, because the whole beach is under construction right now.
See, I don't think that's even where I'm at.
The location you sent me where it shows your pin is down at the end of this. So
Yeah.
you would have.
I mean, even when I plug in my location sitting right here right now, it doesn't look like that's where I'm actually at.
I don't know. That's not sure on that. So short of trying to see if maybe the city or law enforcement or somebody could come down here and open this gate, I'm not quite sure. So the only way for me to get there would be to drive basically over the jetty they just built to get around the gate, which said I could probably do, but it would I'm not sure about getting your vehicle through it.
Well, and like I said, I'm off of an interstate.
Yeah, if you're what interstate do you think you're by? Because
well, the road is brand new, under construction.
yeah.
That's why I did the stupid thing and got off the road. But I don't know. I don't think my phone is working for location.
Well, where it's showing you're at, your phone is showing where you're at, so I can every location that I've been sent and you've sent me are agreeing with each other on exactly where you are. It's just a matter of how you got past this gate.
Well, and see, that's what I'm confused about. I don't remember going through a gate. I just remember following the interstate and...
Huh. Okay. Let me see about getting around this. And I'm sitting here at this gate. Let me see if I can find a way around, and then I'll try to be down there as soon as I can. I just got to find a way of getting through here without tearing everything up.
Okay. Well,
So,
like I said,
just hang tight. And that number that I was texting you from earlier, that number, that first number we were texting from, that's my business line, which is the phone that I'm talking to on you right now. You can call that number. You don't have to keep calling the roadside people and bothering them. You can call me directly.
okay.
So that number we were texting from the first time, you can call me there directly, and I can call you there. So let me try to find a way around this gate, and I'll try to be down there as soon as I can.
Okay.
So, all right, I will be in touch.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. See, this is what I was wondering about, was because I knew this was closed, and this has been under construction, and this lady's saying she's off of an interstate. So I'm wondering if there's not some kind of a medical or mental issue or something going on here where she's just like confused and might not need to be driving right now. So obviously there's signs that says you will be prosecuted, no trespassing, all this stuff. So I don't want to just drive around this because they literally just built this whole new reconstructed erosion wall to keep the surf from eating the road out. So Only thing I can think of is calling law enforcement to get them to come out here and either open this gate or something, and maybe do probably need to do a welfare check on the lady that's down there. So I guess I need to do that, and we'll go from there. All right, so I just spoke to the local sheriff's department. They're going to be sending us a deputy out here. I don't know. They don't have access to this gate. So they're going to have to figure out who owns the property and get somebody out here to even open it for us. I'm assuming, since it's under construction, there's some campers over here. I'm guessing these campers are for whoever the construction workers are. Maybe they can get in contact with one of them. Either way, we need to, I need to get access to this gate. B, the customer, I mean, you heard, hopefully you could hear in the video how she was talking. She sounds very confused, which is concerning to me because she thinks she's off of an interstate. I don't know if y'all could hear that. She thinks she's off of an interstate, and she just got stuck in a ditch, but she mentioned construction, and she just sounds very confused, which is really concerning. I don't know if it's like some kind of a medical or a mental episode or what's going on, but obviously something's up. I've walked around this, up and down like the fence line and stuff, over that revetment wall that they have, which for me would be the only access. I could get over that revetment wall. There's a nice little trail where I can get, and it's not as quite as nice over there, but I could get around it and get past this and get to her, which maybe we can do with the officer's blessing, but still need to get some kind of a welfare check for the customer, because something's not right with this. And I absolutely hate that I had to call the cops. I hate having to do that to somebody, but in this particular case, I'm kind of thinking it's best, because something doesn't seem right with this. So I guess in the meantime, we are going to be waiting for the deputy to show up. He was on his way from Bay City, so he's probably 30-ish minutes away at least before he gets here. It's now 2 a.m. This all started around 1 a.m. So I'm already an hour into this, and hours still left, because it's like 45 minutes back home if I was to leave now, much less having to leave or having to deal with all of this. So it's going to be a long night for me. And so while we're waiting on the deputy to show up, I was just kind of looking around on my map here. I might have watched some of my previous videos. I've recently started using Onyx Off-Road for my mapping when it comes to like off-road recoveries. One of the cool things is it hooks up to the factory dash on the Jeeps. You can see a little blue dot there. That's where I'm at. And one of the cool things about Onyx over like Apple Maps or Google Maps that I've found for using it through Apple CarPlay is that if I drop a pin like on my phone, so I'll go to the Onyx app with the coordinates that I was sent earlier, I was able to drop a pin on the Onyx app, which is right there. And on Google Maps, you would only be able to use that on your phone. The cool thing about Onyx on CarPlay is that pin also shows up on the map on the Jeep. So I don't have to have my phone out all the time navigating off of my phone when I can do it on my Jeep. So if you look here, see I'm right here, which is where this locked gate is. We can go here. You can actually see on the map here, I don't know how well it shows up here, but you can see like right there, to right there is the roads cut out on this GPS map. Hopefully that's not like that right now. But we can scroll down. See, there's an old boat ramp that's right here. That old boat ramp used to be kind of the halfway point before you would get down to like Mitchell's Cut, which is a really popular fishing area. But all this section of beach got shut down after what's that hurricane that came through a few years ago? I'll think of it. It came the last big hurricane we had. I'll think of it eventually, or I'll put it on the screen right here. So the pin shows her right there on the edge of that boat ramp, and which there's normally trails and stuff that are right there, and it's normally really muddy. And with the rain we've had recently, I fully believe that she probably just, the road curved and she went off in the ditch. But the road ends there. That is the end of pavement. So I'm gonna turn this on so y'all can maybe see me. I don't know how well it's gonna show up with how bright it's gonna make the map on the screen, so I apologize if you can't see anything now. But let me see. No, it still works. So that's where it's showing she's at, and the end of the beach where it comes down. So there's Matagorda Beach over there. This is Sargent Beach. This is a real popular, that's Mitchell's Cut. That's a real popular fishing spot. But the road ends there, right where she's at. And obviously, the gates are shut and nobody can get through. So I'm assuming maybe she somehow slipped through here while the gates were open, because she says she thought that it was like right at dark when she went through there. And I don't know, maybe she found the gate open. I don't know. This whole thing's like a mystery. I don't know what happened here or how she got there, but it's not, something's not right. Like I said, this is concerning because of how confused she sounded. So yeah, this might be an interesting one. The recovery part of it, the pictures I was sent were pretty, she was pretty stuck. But it looks like she just literally just kind of went off in a ditch and sunk her truck. So I don't know. It's a whole lot more questions than answers right now. So I guess we're gonna wait for this deputy to show up and we're gonna see what happens. Because I'm looking forward to seeing how this ends. Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going?
Where's she at?
So the pin that I was sent shows she is right there.
Okay, where are we at on that?
We're here.
Oh, she's far down there.
Yeah, she's at the old boat ramp. It's like she followed the road until it curves and just, she said she's stuck in a ditch, which there's a ditch right there where the pin shows.
Have you talked to her since I called you?
Yeah, she's texted me a couple times since and called, and she's just like, hey, you know, like, what's going on? But I mean, there's no way past it. The only decent way I could get there would be to go on this revetment wall, like this way. But then, even then, there's giant rocks that, and she's in a stock pickup. Because I had her send me pictures. She's in like a stock pickup.
Okay, hold on. Does she know that you called the cops?
I told her that I was probably gonna have to call either cops or the city or something to get access to this gate, because I'm not driving over this revetment wall.
What'd she say about that?
She didn't really seem, she seemed unbothered by it. Kaiser is the last name. That I found it on the call.
Hey, last name is Kaiser. She's at the whole boat.
My sergeant's gonna come out.
Okay.
I can't open this.
Right. Yeah.
He thinks apparently he said something about a bait shop. That she must have went through a bait shop or something.
Oh, like maybe on like the other side or something.
I
Maybe
think that's her. That light over there.
she had her flashers on earlier. It might be
That might be her.
because I mean she would be directly that way, so
Yeah.
it's very possible.
That's great.
Yeah. Because I guess she called like a roadside assistance company, and they dispatched me out. But then when I talked to her on the phone, she sounded very confused, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm just right off of the interstate." And
Huh?
she was like, "Yeah." And I said, "I was like, are you sure? Because like, there's no interstates anywhere around here."
Did
and
you get her first name? 48, 46. Do you have anything in house for a unknown date of birth?
the number comes back as a San Antonio number, so I'm assuming.
She's like, where? Over, like right here?
Yeah, if you go hit instead of hit satellites.
Like right here?
Now she would be right there at the like we see where like the road curves to go to the boat ramp. She's right there.
How did she get over?
I don't know. That's just it, because there's no way past it. And she literally just texted me again. Yep.
2030, I'm sure I'll be on February 9/27, 1952.
1952.
I see. I knew she sounded older.
48, 46. That's clear. Are you clear for her public service? Is that her phone?
Yeah, I gave it to her.
I got it from the driver
Oh.
beforehand.
Let me grab my other phone real quick, because I had her text me on my personal.
Let me turn my lights on.
Yeah, you're good. I've got mine too.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because I had her text me from my personal number to my personal number too,
Yeah.
because for whatever reason she couldn't text me on my work phone, and she sent me her location, like a
That's
screenshot
so
of it.
Weird.
Like that's it. Like literally every location that I've gotten from her, the roadside assistance company, and everything has had right there at that boat ramp.
Let's see something. 901 County Road. What is it?
County Road
238.
238, which is literally this.
Yeah. Trying to see if it will give me an alternate path. There's no other. I mean, I don't see it on the map.
No, like I mean, because even like whenever I went to my dispatch software and just dropped a pin where she was, it literally pulls up the same thing.
Mm.
So like literally everything, I've cross-referenced everything, and it still comes back to her being right there.
That is so.
I know, and I don't know how the heck she got around it, because there's no tire marks, like, and that's the only way. And she ain't getting a stock pickup over that without high centering on the rocks, you know. And there ain't no beach.
She must have drove through that. She had to.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's like, I mean, because I can get across that in this thing, but
Yeah. She had to.
that's the only other way, unless she happened to come through when she found the gate open, like construction worker or something. Because like there's RVs right there. I don't know if somebody has access to it
Yeah. Over there
at the boat ramp.
She's way down there?
She's where the road ends at the boat ramp.
Right here? She's right here. They're dredging this right now.
Yeah. Well, they're fixing because the hurricane took the road out. So
I don't see the gate. I mean, there is.
I walked all up and down it too. I didn't see nothing.
It might have been open when she went down there.
She said she thinks she came in somewhere around dark. Like she said, it might have barely been light out. So it's possible somebody was coming through here and she followed the road, and you know.
Well, I was out here at that time.
So.
I think I was out here at that time.
I jiggled all those locks to see if maybe something was.
That or maybe the tide was out and she just went.
But I mean, there's those giant granite rocks. I mean,
I don't really see any tire marks.
Yeah, I mean, nothing looked disturbed to me, so. It's a mystery, I guess.
You just spawned in.
Right, yeah, no, just NPC. There's another one coming in or something. Maybe that's an ambulance. Yeah, next time recovery.
I will.
We're actually just got the gate open, so I'm actually making my way into her right now. Yes, I got a location. Yeah, and I'm making my way to her right now. Yep, thank you. Okay, so we're making our way in now. Let's finally get to see what the heck's going on. It's been a long time since I've been here. And we got 2 sheriff's deputies and now an ambulance behind us. I don't know if you heard whenever they ran the scanner, she was born in like 1952. So it's definitely an elderly person, so some kind of a mental or medical issue is definitely a concern here. This is not what I was thinking was going to happen whenever I got this call today. There's the construction she was talking about. Wow. This is not what I was expecting. All right, let's see what we got here. Yes.
Lincoln David Henry 3914. Hello. Yeah. I have no idea how she got it. She was trying selling cars. I thought she was driving on the road.
She told me on the phone she thought she was on the interstate. And
I mean, isn't that technically the international interstate?
that's the intercoastal waterway. That's about the closest enter anything to her.
Over in like in the Hitchcock area. So she seems to make sure she thinks she's in Walmart.
I kind of thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah. So, 30 minutes. Get in contact with Texas City Police see if they know
See it. Yeah. I knew something was up.
She just got like last week. Okay.
Really?
Send her thing.
Down here somewhere, or
In Texas City.
in Texas City? Wow. She's
and I guess they didn't realize then.
Yeah. That's wild.
Do you have any family and stuff? Thank God for the wet roads right now. Well, this could have easily been her driving right off into the
Yeah. No, this could have been really bad, really quick.
Yeah.
Like really bad. Yeah, well, trust me, I'm glad y'all were able to come out, because
You got to know people to know people.
right,
There's
yeah.
somebody that probably would know that gate code, and I was like, let me
Bro,
go.
that's when I was like, man, there ain't no way around this.
Yeah, we didn't know, to be fair.
Well, I mean, I figured y'all probably would, because I mean, I figured it's being GLOs, that's all government stuff,
Yeah,
you know, that's,
But when they work down here, they usually stay in contact with the constables and
right,
stuff, and give them pertinent information just in case something happens
right,
for situations like that.
exactly like this, yep. Actually,
My dispatchers do a little investigating when they found people.
I don't remember which one it was, but I pulled one of you guys deputies out of the mud way down that way been a few months back.
Probably.
Or pain.
Was it in a pickup?
Yeah.
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 Or pain. His pain got stuck there.
I think he was, if I remember right.
Tall,
He looked
yeah.
like me, but skinny.
Yeah.
I actually had to go out there to save the person he was saving.
Yeah. We got put.
I came down here in my little wrecker that night.
I was like, I don't know about all this. But then I realized it was all compact. I was like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, it wasn't really
You
bad.
just pull out, you don't take it anywhere?
Well, I actually I have wreckers too. I kind of wished I would have brought my wrecker now, but they say, hey, I got somebody stuck at the beach. I bring my Jeep.
Who notified you?
So I guess she called like a roadside assistance company,
Mhm.
and they dispatched me as
Really?
as their service provider.
Where you out of?
I'm out of more like the Freeport area,
Okay.
but I do all like Matagorda Beach, Sargent Beach, San Luis Pass, all the Freeport beaches, all that kind of stuff. I do all the off-road recovery and towing for that kind of stuff, plus all the normal towing and that kind of stuff too.
Is it your business?
Yeah, I own it. Yeah.
This road isn't accessible to the public right now, is it?
Not even close.
It's not even accessible to us, technically.
Right? Yeah. No, this is government property right now.
Not even for fishing? Like people drive on that? You can't come down here.
It's government property because it's under construction.
People still do, but they're not supposed
You can see her tire tracks came from like back this way. I'm guessing she came around that corner around this excavator and got stuck in the mud here. She's lucky because there's like a cut. It goes like to the intercoastal right there. Like that's all water. And that's literally the intercoastal waterway there. So this was almost really bad if she'd have went bloop. Especially if she was coming through here going fast, thinking she was on the interstate.
to. Hey, they should literally came around.
That's what it looked like. She just came right around that excavator there and yeah, got in the mud. It's lucky she didn't keep going that way. Yeah, they're not gonna let her drive. They're saying they need to have her checked out and have somebody pick up the vehicle, so hoping
Tow it to.
What's that?
Where would you take her truck to?
I don't have a storage yard.
Could you tow it to the hospital with that or?
Not with this. I mean, I could get one of my wrecker trucks over here maybe, and I can winch it out with this one and then tow it to the hospital if that's what y'all wanted.
I can call one of ours.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, I can winch it out of there, and then it'll be sitting pretty for the wrecker, you know.
What time did she call you?
So
He got called at 1.
my original, I just looked. The original call from the roadside assistance company was 12:25, and then I got in contact with her. Finally, she was able to talk to me on the phone at like 1, like right shortly before I called y'all's dispatch.
Okay.
Is when I finally got a hold. She would never pick up the phone. I was just texting her, and then once I finally got on the phone with her and I was like, hey, like this gate's locked. Then that's when I heard her, and you could hear she was like confused and everything. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
something's up here, and that's when I called you guys, because I was like, this is even if I did have a way to get to her, I was like, I'm not putting her back on the road like that, you know, like that's why I kept stalling. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just working on getting the gate open. I'll be down there in a minute, you know.
Part of me thought she was on narcotics. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought that too, but how she was talking, like you could tell like she wasn't like slurring her words or anything like that, but she was just confused.
You can't really tell with this.
right? You can
Not
pull
this
it
one,
out.
yeah. I wished I would have brought one of my wreckers now. But let's say when they call and say, hey, I've got somebody stuck at the beach, I generally bring the Jeep.
Yeah.
I have a four-wheel drive wrecker, which is actually what I brought that one time I winched one of y'all's units out. And because the Jeep was down at the time, so I brought my four-wheel drive wrecker. I really wished I would have brought that tonight.
Out of curiosity, you ever been stuck in there or no?
Not with this one, though. I'm generally, I mean, it's super capable anyways, but I'm pretty good at like, hey, that's questionable. I'm not going to go through that.
Yeah.
Plus, I've got like 400 foot of rigging on it, so I'll sit on the hard ground somewhere and run winch cable out to it and drag them to me if I got to. You know, I try not to put myself in the situation of getting stuck.
Yeah.
Because if this thing gets stuck, especially over there where I'm at, I'm the only one that has anything like this. So if I get,
no one can say.
yeah, if I get stuck, I'm in a world of hurt. I got to start calling buddies with other four-wheel drives, and they're going to have to start linking together to get enough reach to even reach me.
Hey guys, so I talked to her. I'll be honest with you, it doesn't. She seems she's there with it. I don't know. She just doesn't know how she got down here. She agreed for me to take it to the hospital. Is there any way we could like get at least the truck to the Matagorda hospital, so that way after they check her out, she's a-okay, she can just be on her merry way?
I can make contact with a record, or if you want to get yours,
I say I can probably get one of my that way. You don't have to call rotation, because I'm sure if they call rotation, I don't know how it works over here, but I know in Missouri County it goes to impound if you call a rotation record. I can try to get one of my trucks over here, or
you can get her out.
Yeah.
And then one of us will stand here while you go get back.
Yeah, I can run them. Yeah.
Come back
So
and get your
if y'all want to do that, I can try to do that.
Okay.
Hey, you have and it's okay dropping it off at the hospital?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, as long as y'all are cool with it and she knows it's there, like I'm fine with it.
Because like I said, she seems she's with it. She just maybe had a bad night.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and if they check her out and she's a-okay, I told her, she can. If the truck's already there, she can just get on the truck and be on her merry way.
Right.
The truck is still on. Do you want
Yeah.
it on or you want it?
Nah, I'll need it on to get it, because I had to put it in neutral and everything to get it out of there. So.
Is that okay?
That's fine with me.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Cool.
Just let me see if I can get my other truck on the way then.
About how long will it take for you to get your record?
Let me see if I can wake my buddy up and see if he can bring it to me. If not, I got to go all the way back to Clute to get it and come back. So it'd be a minute. Let me see if I can get him bringing it while I'm winching this thing out. The gate's still open, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll drop you a pin to where I'm at and just bring it in here.
All right.
All right, appreciate it. Cool. That makes that easy. So then once they get her out of there, I can have the truck sitting here pretty.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
You don't have to do it, but you're willing to do it.
I know.
do
I would
appreciate
say,
it. You got a card or something?
yeah, I got.
You have to pay money.
There's your little stack of them. I'll split them up.
Yeah, I'll leave them at the office.
But I'll have my own impound yard set up soon. I'm still getting all that going.
A bunch of licenses and stuff.
Yeah, and my yard's going to be in Freeport, and they have like all their set of rules and stuff I got to follow, plus the state's rules. Then I got to get all the licenses. It's like a whole big to do. So
You got YouTube channel? Or what?
yeah, if you look up, it's on the back window there, towtruck_Dustin. It's that. The unit that I winched out, he's on there too. So go look at that one. I
I
guess.
keep on trying to work and see if I can get some contact people for her to maybe meet her up at the hospital.
Yeah.
But man, I do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Um,
Guess once they
this
get.
other record gets here, they get out here. Let's drop that before.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting it rigged up. As soon as they get out of the way, I'm gonna move my Jeep over here and get it winched out. So appreciate it. Get my Yankum tow point. I've gotta snap me some pictures now that everybody's out of the way. Especially with the situation, I don't want to get any kind of damage claims on me. This is all soft, marshy mud here. It doesn't look like she hit anything, which is good. There's water right there. Okay. All right. Let me get my Yankum tow points down here. I'm actually gonna switch this sideways so that I get a kind of more of a side pull on it. I'm not side loading the shackle. Once the ambulance gets out the way, then we can go ahead and get this thing winched out. Okay, so I need to set my winch brake, RPMs idled up.
Sir.
So you don't gotta sit here this whole time? Do you want to take that thing outside the gate, and then I just wait for my truck to
The truck?
come here, like, or you want to tow it from here?
They're not gonna let me.
No, I'm talking like if, like you like basically give me a ride back here to get my Jeep. We drive that one to outside the gate, so that way you can lock the gate and you're free to go on about your night.
That's fine, but you would have to drive it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, so I can drive it if you'll give me a ride back to my Jeep.
Yeah.
And then that way you're not sitting here waiting for my guy the whole time.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Let me turn my Jeep off and stuff real quick, and we'll run it down there. Oh man. All right. I think I might have just messed up and not recorded the entire recovery. So I might have to go off of my other camera here. But plan is I'm going to drive this truck now outside of the gate. That way the the deputy's free to go. So, this one, the recovery part of this is done. I hope I got it. I got the POV footage of it, I hope. But I gotta check the cameras and see, which I'll do while I'm waiting on Zian to get here. This was one of those weird situations where it's just kind of wild, like how she even got there, you know? Now, you might have heard throughout the video, I was called by a roadside assistance company to do the recovery for this because the customer called them. So I'm getting paid by the roadside assistance company to tow this, or to recover it. But now they're wanting it towed to the hospital. And she's obviously not in the right mind. There's no one else to for me to collect from. So this is kind of one of those things where you guys watching this channel is going to help, because I'm now going to tow this thing all the way from Sargent to Bay City, which is like probably a good, 45 minutes or so, maybe, to the hospital for her, so that way she has her truck whenever she gets done getting checked out. Because they said it seems like she was able to drive, they just want to get her checked out, and they weren't able to do that here. So rather than them calling a rotation wrecker and impounding it, they asked if I would haul it to the hospital for her, because that's what she was wanting. I said yes, which also means I am signing up to do that at no cost. So because of you guys watching this video, it's going to allow me to do that. Wasn't really the plan, it just kind of worked out that way. But this kind of stuff is the reason why I really enjoy having the capability of doing that for YouTube and everything, is you guys being able to help, this lady out and her family out that, she's older, she's probably on, Social Security and all that kind of stuff, to where she's on a fixed income. She probably didn't budget for any of this. The roadside assistance company probably got her for way more than they paid me, which is how unfortunately those things. Always call a tow company. Like, call a tow company directly. Don't call like a roadside assistance company and have somebody dispatched out to you. Call an actual tow company. It would be way cheaper. But regardless, you guys watching this video is going to allow me to help them out and tow this thing to the hospital for them at no charge. And I don't even think they know that yet, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to finish this up on the roadside end of it while I wait on ZN to show up with my wrecker and get this thing hauled over to the hospital for her. Alright, ZN's pulling up. Got the big wrecker pulling up. This is actually the first time I've ever seen this truck going down the road with all the lights on it, without me in it. So it turns on a dime. I got it. And I really hate having to wake you up so early. You can take the Jeep home. That way you ain't. Cause I gotta haul this thing to Bay City.
Lights and everything.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, I got to about 436, and I looked down and I was like, oh man, we need gas. So I reached down to like, oh, I'll stop at the store real quick, put a little in just to make sure you're good. And
Didn't even
I
have.
don't have anything on me.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I mean, it shouldn't be like out, but because that gauge reads a little bit lower than it actually is.
Yeah. I
So
think that was probably the case. Like
Yeah. All right. Lower this down, spin that out. Pull this out just a little bit. That one will probably have to
get shimmied out some.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, you already had it undone?
Yeah, it's on. I've tried to get in the habit of doing it before I have to bend down to do it and reach all the way up underneath it. Sometimes you gotta give her a little kick. You got boots on too.
Yeah, I was smart this time. I say that, and I walked out to the Duramax and looked at it, and was like, this isn't what he wants me to drive. I don't know what.
Like, what am I doing?
Now that it's grease, it wants to slide instead of
Right.
in.
Goes. Which is this uneven ground. It doesn't want to.
Yeah.
That alarm didn't want to slide. Brings that up a little bit more. Bring that in. Oop, that was the wrong lever. Unlocked the steering wheel already. So don't have to worry about that. straps and tow lights. Zian's getting the strap on that side. Got it? Appreciate it.
I guess that's the cops finally finding their way out.
Maybe there's some people in there with like dredging.
Oh.
It might be them. Because other than that, should be nobody. Should be no one else there. It's twisted. I seen there was some people in there doing work while we were in there.
Didn't we come out here for like the Land Rover? Somewhere over here? Over there, maybe?
Are you talking about the G-Wagon?
Yeah.
No, that was Matagorda, which was actually just a few miles that way, but on the other side of the river. Same, but different.
That's honestly where I thought I was going, and then like I saw the big circle on the bridge, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
that's
no.
ridiculous.
Close, but not the same. Okay. We are loaded up. I'm going to get this thing hauled over to the hospital. All right, so we're here outside the Matagorda Hospital. Got the truck all dropped off. We just walked the keys into the emergency room there, passed them along to the staff there at the hospital, so that way they can get her keys back. Parked it there, locked the doors up, everything, so it's safe and sound. It's not stuck in the mud at the beach anymore. Huge shout out to the Matagorda County Sheriff's Department, all the EMTs, and everybody, my buddy Zian, for bringing me the big wrecker. It's been a long night. It is now 5:19 in the morning, and I originally got the call at 12:25 is when I got the original call. Literally just laid down in bed. I was just playing on my phone, just winding down, trying to fall asleep, and then the phone rang. That's record life. That's, you know, kind of how it is. 24/7. Never know what you're gonna have. Crazy situations like this, man. I got a simple call for just a winch out. They said when the original call came in, they said it needed to be pulled 8 feet to hard ground, and that was it. Ended up being so much more than that. Thankfully, it wasn't any more serious than it was. It could have been really bad, especially, I don't know what her state of mind was, or what was going on there. She could have easily ended up in the water, either going straight off the end of the beach or off into the intercoastal when she just went off towards that boat ramp. Could have gotten in a serious accident. So many things could have happened. She's blessed, and that's a good end to an otherwise could have been a very bad situation. So I think we're done. And like I said, The tow part of this was done completely no charge to her. I said the recovery end of it was, I did get paid for that because I was originally dispatched out to just to do a simple job by a roadside assistance company that ended up being so much more. And thanks to you guys for watching the videos, supporting the channel, because y'all allow me to be able to do stuff like this where I recognize, hey, this person needs help, I'm going to help them, and because of you guys, I get to do that. So, I appreciate everything y'all do. I know my content's been slacking a lot lately. Again, still a whole bunch of stuff going on in the background that most of you guys don't even know about. That will come out soon, some good, some bad, you know, but that's almost over with. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, get some sleep. I still have another hour drive back home, so it's gonna be daylight by the time I get home. So I'm gonna try to go home, get a little bit of rest before my day starts all over again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, subscribe, like, and share. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.